everybody. Happy Tuesday. Long time no see if you were on here yesterday. I told you we're in like marathon phase for these wine and chats leading up to Tenne-SME. So I'm excited. Hopefully y'all come on and hang out with us again today. We have another vendor spotlight today. So we'll bring them up here later on. Oh, look, Nova's like, you've been on a roll, like being the first one commenting lately. So, hey, girl, how you doing? But welcome and thanks for joining us. Typical wine and chat fashion. What are y'all drinking on? Yesterday was like a little too early in the day for me to pour a drink. You know, it was like 2:00. It's probably, not the best. So I had water. But today I have rum and diet because it's Tuesday and it's already been a week. Let me tell you. Oh, Alex does have their coffee. I'm glad. It was really weird when you didn't have coffee the other day. Just saying. Hello, hi. Okay, so real quick recap. If you're watching this on Facebook and we can't see your lovely face or name, go ahead and click where you're watching this. It says streamyard.com/Facebook. And then I will know who you are. If you don't want to do that, no big deal. Just throw your name at the end so I get to know who I'm chatting with over here. Oh, and we've got Suzanne. Hi, Suzanne. We're going to answer your email back. But yes, you can. Go ahead. 3:00 here. Yeah, you know what? That's the perk of being East Side. It's later in the day. Yeah, Jen, go make a drink. Jen, by the way, if you ever get the luxury of hanging out with her, makes the best smoked cocktails I've had in my life. They're just amazing. It's Alf. Hey, Alf. How's it going?
Uh-oh. Kayla's frozen again. Yeah, so we're just gonna hang out here for a minute and see if she catches up. Hopefully it's not.
I'm back.
You're back?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm back.
Okay. I love you. Bye.
Bye. I love my internet lately. Let me tell y'all. The AC's been out. And we lost the AC, and that had to get fixed yesterday. And then now apparently I need to call the internet people. Hello, Anne Marie, my lovely lady, on 2 days in a row, like Nova over here, drinking H2O and coffee. I hope those are separate. I can't imagine those being together, but it sounds delicious either way. Hello from Virginia. We've got a Frappuccino. That sounds delicious. Dee was on here yesterday too, I believe. I'm always broken. It's fine. All right. So go ahead and keep telling us where you're from, what you're drinking on. Thank you so much for joining us today. Welcome, whether you're watching from YouTube land, Facebook, or from our amazing vendor that we're going to spotlight today, which is Kayla from Carolina Little Stitches. Ta-da! Hi.
It scared me for a second when you said Kayla's frozen. And I'm like, wait, me? My internet has been a journey lately. Since I've moved into the new building, when all of us moved in, I'm in one building with 3 hair salons at the moment, all independent hairstylists, so they have their own hours and everything. But anyways, so they had to install internet to our building because it was old and renovated, and we're the first people in it in like a decade. So we had to get internet run to our building, and they were so lazy, they didn't bury the line.
Are you serious?
So the building beside us drives over our internet line all day long and has like worn through it. And so they came out and they replaced the line, but guess what? They didn't bury it again. So now I'm just counting down the days till our internet is crappy again, and I have to call Spectrum and be like, hey, yo, I need my internet back.
You want me to like dig the hole for you?
Right? I'm like, at this point, I might.
You might have to.
Just so I have internet.
Are you drinking anything today?
You
got water?
Yeah, well, kind of. It's you're gonna make fun of me. It's an amino acid pre-workout. I don't drink it because I work out, but it's got caffeine and like other essential things that like pump up your energy.
Yeah, I got you. That's what energy drinks are too.
Exactly. So that's what I'm drinking. Essentially a decarbonated energy drink.
I like it. Yeah, that's such a pretty cup too.
I still have to travel to the home.
Oh, yeah, fair. That is the one downside of having a headquarters, you know.
It really is. The travel and not during the summer, your children not having their space to be children.
Yeah, no, thank you. This is why mine gets shipped off to summer camp.
Mm-hmm. I had
Not
to move it
seriously.
out the house though. My gremlins kept stealing packages and hiding them in their toy boxes. And I'm like checking updates, like when things are delivered. And I'm like, so-and-so's package has been saying pending for a while.
Where did it go?
Where did it go? Search my whole house up and down. I'm about to reship it. And then something just tells me, check the toy box. And sure enough, they were playing post office.
That
It went
is
out with an extra
smart.
doodle on it.
I would
And
never.
at that point in time, I started looking for spaces. I'm like, this is it.
Yeah. No, never. Okay, well, we know that your name's Kayla, just like mine. Great name, by the way.
Thank you.
But your company is Carolina Little Stitches. So tell us like about you and who you are and what you do.
Well, as for me, I am a sewist of very many years. I have been sewing since I took home ec in middle school. So that was a long time ago. And I, on and off for several years. And then I had my first child, which is a little girl. And I wanted all the frilly dresses, but I didn't want to pay those frilly dresses prices.
Sure, of course.
So I started making, dresses, and dresses turned into dolls. And then when she started preschool, it turned into bags and backpacks. And that's just kind of where we're at right now.
It's just evolved.
And I started sewing. I loved it so much. I decided I wanted to start selling what I was making. And when I started batch sewing, I was like, I started thinking of tools that would just make the process just so much easier.
Yeah.
And I had a friend locally who had a laser cutter. So I designed up some things, sent them to her, and she laser cut them for me. And they worked out so well.
Mm-hmm.
And she got pregnant and started having more time at work, and then, growing a baby and expecting a baby. She was like, I can't run these for you like I used to. Have you considered getting your own laser? So I did. And then Amy over at Soulful Therapy and Nancy over at Fabric Therapy and Tammy with Weft and Warp were like, you need to make these for everyone.
Yeah.
And some. And they finally convinced me to do it. And that's where we're at now. Just pumping out all of the tools that I think of and want in my own space and offering it to you guys. Typically once I've convinced myself that other people will want them.
Yeah, that's always the hardest part sometimes. It's like, but will they? I don't know. And then you just like, okay, well, apparently they do.
Exactly. And it's like, I know how to use this. And like, it might be kind of fiddly. Will other people want it? And then I send it to my friends and they're like, oh yeah, this is awesome. And I'm like, oh, okay. So offer it to people.
And
buy it, please.
And isn't having a laser just like the most addicting thing ever?
It really is.
Like the sky's the limit as long as you have like the imagination, and obviously you do, to keep coming up with these really cool tools.
And it's dangerous. It's like I can just, if I think it, I can make it almost. And with my husband has several 3D printers at the house. It's literally nothing I can't do at the moment. Or at least that's what it feels like.
Yeah. Do you want me to pull up your website so you can show us some of those items? Or
I have some, if that would just be easier.
Yeah.
So mainly when we started, we offered a lot of branded logo tools for bag makers and other artisans to physically watermark their pictures. But obviously I can't do that at SME. So I am bringing a plethora of my other tools, including my very well-selling rivet tool.
Yeah,
it has both the double markings and the single markings. I have it in 1 inch and 1.5.
Right.
My I call it the covert strap tool because it's hidden, undercover covert strap tool. And this is for 1 inch. And it's just, I don't know. This was one of those things where I was like, would people want it? And then apparently they do. So it has different markings for you to measure from the top of your working piece down to where you need your strap connector to go.
That's so cool.
And that's what those lines are. It's like one thing, and then it, and it's got the center finding lines, which is something I think is so key for a lot of notions. You get frustrated when you can't find the center of something.
Or you have to like measure it and then like mark it yourself on that.
Exactly. That drives me crazy. So most of my tools will always have. Yes.
Yes.
Anne-Marie, thank you, Anne-Marie.
Yes.
What did you snag off the website? So there are those. And this tool does come with an instruction pamphlet that will be in the little baggie with it on how to use it. Yeah. And I've also set it up to where if you purchase online, you will get emailed this pamphlet in a digital PDF to where you can print it out and fold it yourself. Or if you're like me and misplace the original instructions,
Yeah,
you have
always.
them later on. One of my newer tools that's coming with me is the Smidgen angle finding tool.
Mm-hmm.
This one is for backpacks
Yeah.
and for straps. It has across the top where you can angle your straps that are coming out the top. And then the bottom has an angle specifically to help you find the right angle for the adjusters or anchors that come off the side.
Right.
And this is a brand new tool to SME. It is my, what did I call it? The Get Squared tool.
I love it. That's great.
And this one is for making perfect box corners. And it's even got blade reliefs for you.
Yes. That's the worst part. Oh gosh, did I freeze again? No, it's not me. Okay. I was like, oh, it's frozen again. Way to go, Kayla. But it wasn't me this time. Somebody must have drove over her internet wires. But I really I'm glad she froze right there, because that's the worst part about the box corners is you can't get your rotary cutter close enough to the edge. And so it's always like close enough. And then I have to take it out and then take scissors and snip the dang corners. God, it's so annoying. While we're waiting on Kayla to come back up, kind of says weird to say that because I'm here. Anne Marie says, oh goodness, I ordered a bunch of goodies. I can't remember, so it'll just be surprised when it arrives. Yes, the Smidgen tool. I think I ordered one of those. I love that name. That's so fun. I like how she picks unique names for all that. While we're waiting for her to be able to get back online, I'll go ahead and keep talking about Tenne-SME while we're waiting here. I did also see a bunch of other people joined online. We got Marcia. Welcome. Yeah, Nova, that backpack tool, it looks so cool. I feel like backpacks are so prevalent right now, and having a backpack tool for straps is key. And look who we have back. We've got Kayla. Did somebody drive over the
I
line?
have absolutely, it is very possible. It's this time of the day where it would go out between 3 and 4:30. Every day is when it would cut out.
Oh,
So
it was great timing. Oh, there she goes again. We'll see if she's able to come back or not. We've got a couple folks from Alabama, Florida, Missouri. Oh, nope, there you are. You're back again.
I just decided to go with mobile.
Yeah.
From T-Mobile.
Gotcha.
Sometimes that's just what we got to do.
Yeah.
But what was I even saying?
We were talking about the square tool, and
I
was commenting while you disappeared. I'm like, that's amazing, because I hate you can never get your rotary cutter close enough on the templates to actually get the entire box bottom, and you always have to take it out with scissors. It's freaking genius.
It is. This is something that someone in our community had commented on, something that I had shared.
Mm-hmm.
And she had said she was a fellow beamist. That's what Leslie and I have decided to call sewists, who are also laser cutters, because laser beam, sewist, beamist.
Oh, am I a beamist too?
You are a beamist. Now that we talk about it, you should join our group. We have a sewing and lasering group. It's very inactive, but it's there. It exists.
I'm in a lot of those.
But she had shared how she makes the blade reliefs, and I was like, well, if I ever actually get into doing templates, that's something I need to remember. So, and I did. And it's also, the blade reliefs are on my, what are they called? My book bestie templates that I have for my sewing pattern, which I will be bringing a few sets of those.
Fun.
The book bestie sewing templates.
Yeah, and those are so cute. I love when everybody's making those, and everybody's back on reading books again. It just makes me so happy.
It makes me so happy. And I'm bringing bestie buttons that go with the book besties, or just for whatever you want. They have a plethora of nerdy things on them.
Yeah.
From everything from, that was not supposed to be in this one. I have a naughty and a nice set. So the naughty set has some choice words, and somebody snuck a naughty button in a nice baggie.
Oh, no.
A lot of people have preferences when it comes to cursing. So.
Oh, yeah.
So along with the Get Squared tool, another thing that is making their debut are going to be our bestie badges, which is my own line of woven tags.
Cute.
Our first little line is, they're all anime themed, mostly Studio Ghibli, but a couple other little lovelies. This
Cute.
one's my personal favorite, little Soot Sprite.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Lovely. We're also bringing in a few t-shirts, a tank top, and a scoop neck.
Ooh, fun.
Yes. So just a
got,
lot
like,
of fun
whole
things and a lot of our oldies.
You got a whole slew of products. Are you going to be able to fit them all in your booth?
Yeah, I had planned. Because you got to remember, most of my things are so tiny.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
I don't have big things. And then I have restocked these, which are side mount thread cutters.
Oh, nice.
Probably the best invention ever for those who have an industrial sewing machine that doesn't have a thread cutter on the side.
Yeah.
I'm bringing in pink, which is awesome. I'm so excited to have pink.
I might have to grab some then because yeah, I got so comfortable and lazy with my domestic, and it's like automatic thread cutters or even like your serger has a little cutter on it, and then you go to my industrial, I'm like, oh, I gotta, and I'm a lefty. So
Me too.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So you gotta reach over, grab the snips, and then cut it. You're like, and then I put them down in the wrong place every time.
Do you get jealous of all of the right-handed folks that can really use those hemostats while they're sewing? Because as a lefty, it is so hard for us to use those in our right hand, which is already a contraption that's difficult to do. It's impossible. It is impossible.
Yes, lefties do rule. I agree. But yeah, there's, maybe we just need to talk to Famore, who we talked to yesterday, about having left-handed hemostats or something.
Everything. Left-handed everything.
Somebody said they're going to come clean out your booth, so you'll have plenty of space. It'll be fine.
Yeah, you're welcome to. I'm planning on bringing almost all of my normal colors except the frosted lilac. And in its place will be an SME exclusive glitter option.
Ooh, we like it.
And I wish I could show you this exclusive glitter option, but I might have left it at home today.
Oh, again, another downside of having HQs.
Yes, the HQ UPS guy, since it's a business location, cannot leave packages on my stoop.
Yeah.
And we're in a highly trafficked area, so he wouldn't anyways. But my home UPS driver has no beef with leaving things on my front porch.
Amazing.
So.
Oh, somebody said they use their hemostats in their left hand, and they'll teach me. Okay, well, I need to
teach us both.
Yeah, you want to just hop on the live? Let's go. Teach us how to use.
Hot tips. Would you just like have to see? I don't even know. I need somebody to show me. Amber with the Craft Your Porter had said something that they should make left-handed sewing machines, and I was like, no, I don't need to learn how to use a whole new sewing machine.
That's like, yeah, I think if you're just like pick it up from the get-go, it's fine, like sewing. Yeah. But even then, it's like, yeah, maybe it would be better if it was backwards. I've sat at a sewing machine and sewn backwards though.
Anne Marie, you are more than welcome to browse the website to make that shopping list. We're going to pretty much everything that's on the website will be coming with us, except my handmade things. Though I guess I could throw some scrunchies in the booth just to get them gone.
Look, you fill that booth up. It'll be great.
I actually had an idea for a scrunchie template the other day that was a little bit more than just a rectangle. Oh. But we'll have to see. That's something that's in my I have a journal that I track all of my ideas in.
Yeah.
Because there are definitely parts of the day where I stop and I'm like, I just had an idea for a tool. I have to doodle it.
Oh, yeah.
And I doodle everything. It's grid paper. It's the best thing. If you're trying to draft or create ideas, I highly recommend grid paper. Mm-hmm. Not grid, dot grid paper.
Dot grids, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes a lot of things easier for sure.
For sure. And I will be bringing the zip away tote templates that I offer for the By George patterns. I know that she is teaching, we had talked about offering those. And obviously, if you're purchasing any of the template patterns from our booth, I do have to check that you actually own the digital or physical copy of the pattern before I can let you walk out the booth with the templates, obviously.
Exactly. Yeah.
That is something I'm super picky about. So I'll actually have a sign up that says, like, go ahead and get it ready before checkout so we don't stall.
Right, of course. Yeah. And that's key, I think, for anybody that's selling a template that's not their own pattern.
Yes, for
Well,
sure.
Catherine's taking Georgie's class. Yeah, I'm so excited to have Georgie as a teacher. I think she's gonna
I
do
love
great.
her.
Yeah,
She's in the upstate from me.
Oh, is she really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, and we all actually pull for the same college football team, so that's cool. She's super sweet.
My
I really
cup while you're saying that.
sip your cup. What kind of cup do you have today? Viking.
It's UCF
Nice.
Because you said college team, and I was like, let me drink my college team.
I just have this. Sewing for soul.
Did you make that?
I did not. I had a local girl from my vending days. She was in a booth next to me one day, and I was like, hey, could you make me a custom, water jug? So I actually drink water. And that's the design she came up with. I was like, something sewing and something pastel and super glittery. And this definitely fits the bill.
Yeah, she hit it on the head. That's for sure.
She really did. She really did.
Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about that you're bringing, or
just a buttload of labels. I had a new brand new batch of labels from Sew Anonymous. I import those from the UK just for us.
Yeah.
And those just arrived. A new stocking of Sarah Hart labels, which I absolutely adore. She is a woven label designer and quilt designer in North Carolina. So a Carolina bestie.
Yes.
And the Purple Hobbies Blade Savers, which is a little housing that you use with your old and worn out rotary blades that helps you cut threads for chain piece items. I love those things. And my little candy machine doodad.
There's a candy machine.
I got a candy machine for capsules.
Yeah.
And that was a journey. I purchased it. It came in defective. Said company wanted to only offer me $30 as compensation for sending me a defective item. I said, no dice. They said $60, and I said, can I speak to your supervisor? And then they gave me a full refund.
As they should.
As they should have, or sent me a replacement. I would have been happy with either.
Yeah, I wanted a working item.
Exactly, just a working item. And what had happened, those candy machines have a threaded rod inside, and the lock threads on the lock on the top, or on the threaded rod. It was cross-threaded. So when I went to loosen up the unit to take it apart, the key snapped off inside the lock.
Oh my gosh.
One twisted in half and didn't quite break, so I got it out. And then the second one snapped off completely. So the lock is completely unusable. That manufacturer that produced this item is proprietary with their locks, so I cannot get it replaced. My locksmith said that we could try, but it would just probably be a waste of time. So what I decided is I'm going to laser cut something cute and decorative to sit on top of where the lock should be, and just hope that nobody at SME would try to rob me.
Yeah, I'm sure freaking hope.
I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly confident in the community that we've built that nobody would try to do that.
You would hope.
Exactly. I have hope. I have hope in all of us.
And luckily we walk down the vendor halls, and then so nobody's allowed in regardless of when you're. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
And I have a helper now, so that'll be good. Originally, I was going to be doing this all by myself, which was daunting.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It is a lot. And driving all those hours.
But now you're not, right?
No, I'm not.
Good. That's amazing.
I'm picking up my Sew bestie, Erin, of Better Than Your Bandana. I don't know if any of you guys follow her on Facebook or Instagram. Yep.
That's amazing. Yeah, we love having our friends being able to be a part of like the community and like helping each other out,
For sure. 90% of my people that I talk to on a daily basis, I met through the sewing community.
Yeah.
Nancy and Erin specifically, I met because I was looking for and then had a surplus of rainbow snaps.
Oh.
Just two friends I made just by looking for sewing supplies. It's great.
Yeah, it's that's how we all find each other, I feel like, anymore.
For sure. There's nobody local. Actually, if any of you guys are local to me, I would love to see you stop by my shop one day.
And then, so where are you located though?
I am currently in Irmo, South Carolina. 7715 St. Andrews Road. Like I said, I am surrounded by hair salons in my little valley. I think there are 15 hair salons around me. It's crazy. But I guess this is just a good area for it.
I guess so.
And almost every single one of these ladies, which is it's completely tangent, but every single one of these ladies has built up their clientele to the point of where they have a single chair salon. And that is just so wonderful to think of, that they've just, they're so awesome at doing what they do that they can fund their entire shop on just a single hair cutting chair all day.
All day. It's amazing.
All day. It is amazing. Yes, come take a road trip and come see me. Yeah. Currently, the shop isn't as pretty as I would like it. It's just mainly a functional workspace for me.
But it's so exciting that you have somewhere away from home, because
exactly,
that's a big goal for, I think, a lot of companies, is to be able to take it out of their house, have that separation of space, and you were able to do that. So congratulations. It's
in my second year. I mean, it's just kind of astonishing to me.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that after SME and I recoup some of the money from, purchasing all the fixtures and things.
Yeah.
That I can actually talk with my landlord about knocking out this wall behind me and taking over the space behind me as well.
That would be so cool.
And then with all of the fun fixtures I just purchased for SME, I can have a actual storefront.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be amazing.
That'd be so exciting.
That would be so exciting.
But we'll see. We shall see what the cards hold.
Yeah.
For the next year and a half.
It's always fun to have those plans in the work and trying to figure all that out.
I kind of get mild anxiety though whenever I see my landlord showing the units, and I'm like,
no, mine.
It's not mine, but it's mine. He told me that if he had anybody make serious inquiries, he would let me know in advance.
Yeah.
He's not obligated, obviously, but he is a super awesome person. I got lucky.
That's awesome.
So, do you have any additional questions for me?
I don't. That was all, unless you had anything else that you wanted to bring up about you or your company.
No, I am a one-lady show, like most of us are.
Yes.
During the summer and some afternoons during the school year. I'm sure you've seen it on my social media. My little girls do come with me to the shop.
Which is so fun that they get to see Mom doing her thing.
And anybody who has a current order with me at this moment, they will probably be fulfilled before we head to Tennessee. And you might get some extra swag from the littlest Brookses. We have probably colored 5 million pictures this year, and I've actually just started throwing them in packages. So it makes my daughters so happy to know that their colorful artwork they're going out to friends.
That's so cute. I love that idea so much. It's so personal too. It's and that's what I love from you and other vendors. It's no, we're real people who are like you. And these are our families that are kind of committed to this lifestyle. So I think that's really cool.
And then my daughter, my eldest, she's almost 6. She absolutely adores sewing. She thinks it's magic. She knows it's not magic, but she's like, Mommy can make magic and make anything happen. So, they come out with the most outlandish ideas and we sketch them together and then we help find the pictures. You want to place an order to get random artwork? Yes, sure. This looks so cute. This one, this is from my 3-year-old.
Beautiful.
And then my 6-year-old.
Love both of those. Cats and donuts.
Cats and donuts, yes. And every time I see the little pushing cat, I think of Tammy, and I'm just like,
oh gosh, yes.
I should send that to her the next time she places an order.
That's amazing. I love it so much. Well, thank you so much for coming on. We can't wait to see you here in a couple weeks. I'm so excited that you are finally able to come be a part of SME with us.
Yes, and I'm trying to talk my husband into letting me come to Florida if you guys will have me.
We've got room still.
We've been discussing that. He's like, well, let's get through one first before we commit to another. And I'm like, I guess that's fair. Yeah. But thank you guys for having me on.
It's a little bit more of a drive for you.
For sure. But I do have family down there. Yeah. As well as my mother is going to be taking an extended vacation in Florida soon.
Oh, even
and she said that she would drive up or fly. She's going to be in the Keys, which is, very far away from where we'll be in Orlando. But she said she'd be willing to make the trip if she could take my daughters to Disney. And I said, if you're paying for Disney, you can take them to Disney.
Heck yeah. I wouldn't blink an eye at that. Let's go.
Let's go. They just wanted her and her husband or whatever, my stepdad, I guess, just won a settlement against the state of South Carolina. So they're out just blowing all of that because, I don't know, they're retirement age and that's what they do.
Yeah, just living their best life. It's fine.
I'm not jealous at all.
No, not at all. Well, yeah. So I hope you come to Florida then too. But yeah, we're excited to see you in Tennessee, and thanks for joining the family.
Thank you. Have a great day and the rest of your chat.
Yeah, you too. Bye. All right, go ahead and stay on, y'all. I'm going to talk about the layouts of Tennessee real quick. I'm going to show y'all where the rooms are located in Tennessee. We're getting a lot of questions about this. The physical, like prettier version of all this will come out soon. But I'll show you the not so pretty version. I don't know how else to say it. But I'm going to show y'all where these rooms are in location to each other, if that makes sense. So real quick, I'm going to show you, these are like layouts. Okay. So this area here, let me see if I can do this. Woo. Okay. Alex is working on the videos, the walkthrough videos for y'all to be able to see where everything is located at Gaylord Opryland. But this is the one floor of the convention area. This is the bottom floor. So kind of keep that in mind. No matter what, you have to go down essentially to get here. There are several levels of this hotel in reality, especially in the convention area. So keep that in mind. But this is in the back corner area. You can see on any of the Gaylord Opryland maps that there's a convention area. And this is the Ryman exhibit area. We are down here in B1. That's where our vendors are going to be located. And our check-in desk is going to be here. The stage is going to be here. And let me tell you, we can fit at, I know this looks small compared to this, but this hotel is massive. This hall back here, I've seen them fit about 10 helicopters, like military attack helicopters in here for another show I've been to. So keep that in mind. This is a very large space. And yes, that's right. If you read that correctly, there is a mini river inside this hotel. You can take a boat ride. But I'm going to zoom in for y'all. Right over here is where our vendors are in B1, and this is Ryman. And then all you have to do on the same floor, y'all, same floor, you're going to walk on over here, and this is where all of our classrooms are. We have this entire area right here, the entire weekend, and it's just a quick walking distance. There is, from here, there's like a little, a ramp, and then on this side, it's like 3 steps. There's stairs right here in the middle that take you up to the next floor above you. And that's kind of more of like the lobby level floor. So down here where we're at in Ryman is downstairs. Out here is some outdoor area. It is enclosed. That's what this line is. It's I think it's like a brick wall, but this is like if you need to go outside for whatever reason, if you're a smoker, whatever it is, you can head out to this area here. That is the best place for you to be able to go quickly. The closest restrooms are in our classroom area, which is right here. You can go down this hallway a little bit, and there's doors here. This leads out to the Delta area, which once you see the video and you kind of look at the maps, you'll understand Delta is where a lot of your quick food's going to be for that day. But you would walk over this way. But there are bathrooms here. This one, I believe, is the men's, and I think this one is the women's, if I remember correctly. I know it says both, but if I remember correctly, it was not both. Anyway, there is an elevator here for anybody that needs an elevator to go up before you go out to Delta or out in another direction. But yeah, all the classrooms are right over in this area. So this is the best layout we've ever had. Everything is so close to each other, like so close. And then real quick, to kind of show you what those classroom layouts look like. This is potentially subject to change as always, but just a heads up. This is what that whole layout looks like. Oh yeah, thank you, Alex. There is vending machines by those outer bathrooms. I'll show you that real quick. Hold on. And this, we took a picture of it too to show for the video. But if you go out right here where this like gray block is, there's vending machines. And correct me if I'm wrong, Alex. I think it was both snacks and drinks. I know for a fact it was drinks. I can't remember if I ever saw food ones, but I know for a fact it was a ton of drinks. So if you need like a bottle of water, soda, or anything like that, that is available. In almost all of these rooms, there's actually a water bottle like system, they're not water jugs, but they are little boxes that you can get filtered water through inside a lot of these classrooms. So if you bring your own tumbler or water bottle or anything like that, you can get water pretty easily over in this area. So like we were showing earlier, here's that little ramp, and here's the 3 steps to come over to this area. There are 2 bathrooms here. And so you'll walk in this way. This is all connected to each other. So these rooms here are A, B, C, D, E. The lounge is down here. This is not going to be open to the public, as you can tell for those reasons. And this is going to be the industrial classroom, classroom F. And in this middle area here is where some of the parties are going to occur, potentially some other activities, such as the nail party, the paint party, different things like that. We're finalizing all that, making sure that we're putting everything in the best rooms possible to give as much space as possible. But that's all kind of located in here. So everything's super close. The closet is where you can drop off your machines, your purchases, your wagons, whatever it is, throughout the weekend. You pick up and drop off. They are open during the actual show hours. So whenever the vendor hall is open, you can assume the closet's open. It does get locked and closed after a certain point. Classes do end after the vendor hall closes. So if you do have to get in there, oftentimes the classroom runner, or anybody who's in an orange shirt, I oftentimes, if it's a night class, I will be down there myself, and we can open up those rooms for you, let you in and out, and there's no issue there. But we do close it, lock it down by a certain time, and then give y'all the flexibility to go in as needed. And then the D-Stash Bash room is over here. So if you want to know more about D-Stash Bash, go onto our website under exhibits, and it lists it there. I highly suggest bringing some stuff. We have so much great stuff still left over because people drop stuff off on the last day, even in Texas. And I've had a couple of people drop off some goodies. And there's a chance that I might purge my room in some of my custom cotton lycras before the show. We'll see. But there's always some really good stuff in there. So that's all point-based. But you can, if you don't drop anything off for the D-Stash Bash, to get points, you can buy your points. They're $1 a point. So you can even get a nice, beautiful roll of vinyl for $1. Just keep that in mind. So that is what that all looks like. So y'all could see that. But there we go. Thank you. Oh yeah, it was just soda, water, and juices. There was no food in those vending machines, but they did have those even in the areas near the hotel rooms, like the sleeping rooms, to get those vending machines. So, oh, the table's not showing on the D-Stash Bash stuff. I apologize. Honestly, a lot of it varies, but really you can assume like a yard is about $1 unless it's custom. Sometimes we give a little bit extra. And it's the same thing to kind of buy it is 1 point. So you could get up to a yard of fabric for $1 or 1 point. And there's sewing machines. Oftentimes, we've had people get sewing machines from there at the show and use them during classes. It's a little concerning sometimes because you don't know for sure. And we don't fully test out those machines before we put them up there. We kind of take the word of the person. But we've had ot lights. We've had scrapbooking supplies, so much great yarn, tools. Sometimes there's hardware. I don't know. It just amazes me what some things people drop off because I think so many of us don't do one craft. So, and I think a lot of us are ADHD crafters. So sometimes we acquire all the tools and stuff and we just decide, yeah, we're not going to do that anymore. And it's fine. And this is why we give you a place to drop it all off. Yes, you can definitely drop off ribbon as well. No, we will not give you 25 points for 25 yards of ribbon. It's more of a, the team that works there kind of knows what the layouts look like. And they'll even tell you, hey, this is what we're like, what we anticipate you would get for your points. If you still want to leave it, great. If you don't, okay. It is a lot better for y'all to be able to just drop things off and go, because oftentimes the pile gets pretty big. So what we ask is, please put your name on the bags or the boxes that you're dropping off. We ask that you don't drop off more than 2, I don't remember if I put medium or large size boxes, in good condition items. Please don't bring us mothballs or bugs. Please. Love y'all. But you'd be amazed how many times it's happened. Don't bring us stuff that's heavily smelled, scented. We do have some folks with allergies, so we can't put stuff like that out. We don't mind some pet furries being on there, but please, be cognizant. Don't bring us something completely coated in what would be a hamster. Just little things like that. But we love getting anything that people just don't want anymore, and oftentimes it's more of a pain to try to sell it than it is to just bring it and get some points out of it. But yeah, you won't get 25 points for 25 yards, and it depends on the type of ribbon, but they kind of just evaluate as they go. Everybody, as you come and shop, you get a little piece of paper, and as you go around, you can go pick up your thing, and everything is on tables or in bins and areas. I will warn you, if you're one of those who can't go to Goodwill and go shop in a very haphazard way like that, you may not like D-Stash Bash, and that's okay. It's not for everybody. But there are things like this section is half of a point. Go crazy, and then you just grab your item and you put your tally on your sheet. That's half a point. It's an honor system. We trust y'all. Honestly, I love when this stuff leaves, and I leave with less things than I came in with. But also we love seeing what people get to drop off, and just the fact that we're reusing and we're recycling, and we're giving the things that we've purchased new life in some way. So we're really big about that. But yeah, so that's D-Stash Bash. But yeah, I wanted to show y'all that. So real quick, for anybody that's a VIP person for Tennessee and is maybe contemplating trying to become VIP for Florida or one of our 2024 SMEs, I was going to really quick show y'all some of the VIP items. Not everything, but some of the things that make it really unique. Everybody gets a welcome bag depending on the ticket that you purchase. If you didn't purchase a VIP or VIP plus, because they often do run out or sell out, let me rephrase it. Then you have a standard bag. You still get a really cool, nice tote bag, which, by the way, people I now know dye it or they have people sign them. We did that on the cruise. It was so fun. And so you get a really nice tote bag. It's all cotton tote with the SME logo on it, and you get amazing goodies. And then, but we like to make the VIP bags a little special. And we made Texas bags really special, right? Like, go big or go home in Texas. So we got these massive bags with the VIP logo. I might have gone a little crazier though with Tennessee. I was like, I'll just do a smaller bag because Texas, I wanted it to be big. I think this might be a similar size. Look, it's so big. It's a t-shirt. But it is a cotton tote as well. It's printed the whole way around. It's so cute. Look at this. This is actually one of the fabrics. The fabric, we didn't pre-sell this time. There is an issue with shipping. And so we weren't comfortable doing at retail. So we're hoping it still comes in time. It might have to get cut down in the booth. So fair warning, but this is actually one of the fabrics that we'll be running. It's the duckies on music notes. We're in Tennessee, so our theme for Tenne-SME is music with our music legends. I mean, we even have a tiki theme, so that's musical to me. It's also give me an excuse to wear hibiscus. Come on now. But this is the VIP logo. And it's so big. I love it. So yeah, again, all cotton tote. It's got a gusset on the side. So it's really rooming. This really good shopping bag. I believe the VIPers are also getting another bag as one of their items from one of the vendors. So I'm excited for y'all to see that. But yeah, it's a really big bag, but it folds down really nice and tiny. Okay, and then the VIP shirts are on navy. I was a little all over the place with my coloring, but it's fine. So again, there's that VIP logo on the shirt. Most of the sizes are the high V-neck that come to like right here. I know not everybody likes to crew, so we typically go with this up until the size they allow, which I believe is 3X. So if you're 4X or 5X, unfortunately, they don't always have the colors, or they don't have the upper V-necks in those sizes. So we do get the crew necks for those. And unfortunately, it's just something out of our control. But these are Bella Canvas shirts. They're super soft. They're super nice. So yeah, so you get the t-shirt. And then we got it in Texas. And it's always like a shot in the dark if we get a sponsor for everything I want to provide people. And we did get a sponsor for tumblers again. So if you got a VIP bag, you're getting a tumbler. Again, it's the VIP logo. I just love this logo so much. It's so cute. So this is a VIP logo. And then anybody want to take a guess? This sponsor decided not to put their logo on it. They decided to put one of their slogans. So can we guess who sponsored the tumblers? And again, all the vendors and teachers have first dibs on picking sponsorships. And somebody didn't snatch it up right away. It took like a couple months before this person went and got it. So it's fair game. I don't play favoritisms. So it's open to anybody who's a vendor or teacher first. And then after that, we open up to, previous vendors and sponsors and stuff like that. But yeah, so yeah, can y'all guess who did that? Yes, Lisa, that's correct. It is Mormino. It's Lauren. Let's just sew whatever. I think it was so fun, and it's kind of nice that it wasn't somebody's logo, because I mean, while this is my logo, it's VIP, right? But I think it's really fun that she picked something just sewing related and just fun, So love it. So a fun story. We did not originally pick a white tumbler. We love communication. But yeah, so we did get white for this time. We didn't originally order it, so maybe next time we'll get the right color that we wanted. But when a very large quantity of tumblers show at your door, you don't ship them back when you're like, oh, we just have to laser these things. So all these get lasered ourselves here in-house. Yeah, I'm excited for y'all to be getting these. They come in a box, so you'll get the box. You get the lid. It's a sliding lid. But yeah, and then of course you get a ton of other goodies that come from our sponsors and our vendors and our teachers. And so that's what's in the VIP bag or some of the things in the VIP bag for Tenne-SME. Yes, it's definitely, you're right, Anne-Marie. It's definitely Morminos. Yeah, do we all want to sing our song? Let's just whatever. She'll hate me for that. White is great for stickers. I agree. And I was also thinking you could easily do like alcohol dyes on that. Has anybody ever done that before? The alcohol inks. And then it's a nice coating on it too. And then you can epoxy it afterwards if you want. Or you can get like Sharpies and sign it. Y'all got me hooked on the cruise with signing things like we're in high school again. And like signing yearbooks. Maybe I'll keep this one for myself. And yeah. I've also always thought about how fun would it be to hide like a ducky in one of the tumblers. And like if you get the ducky, then you win a prize or something. I think that would be really fun. Because I'm always curious how many people don't actually like look at their tumbler or use it. But also fun thing to do, highly suggest, is bring a sticker or bring something to identify your cup. Keep in mind, there's a lot of VIP people. Everybody says I don't have enough of them because we sell out every time. No, I promise you, we sell a lot of VIP tickets. We want as many people as possible to come and grab this stuff. But there is a lot of burgundy tumblers laying around everywhere. People started not being able to identify their own tumbler after a while. So bring something to make this like unique if you're going to use it during the show, which of course we suggest. there's several times over this show where we will have cash bars available now. The Saturday night party, we will be doing a cash bar now. So that way folks don't feel the need to have to walk somewhere to go to a bar to grab a drink or a soda or whatever it is. So keep that in mind. Oh, that's a great idea. Colored straws. That's smart, especially if you like those like metal reusable straws and stuff. But yeah, so and then Wingo, if you sign up for the Wingo, that has a cash bar in it. The Thursday party is actually going to be in a tiki bar. It's in a tiki lounge, but that's gonna have food and drinks. So, be ready to use your tumblers. So yes. I think that was it for the VIP stuff that I wanted to show y'all. I do have one more of these lives coming up here on Thursday. We will be with Alma from So Awesome Supplies, and she'll be showing us a bunch of fun things. She just shared on her stories something that she's bringing back to Tenne-SME. She's sold out of it at the last show, and she's bringing it back. So if you're not on her or our Instagram, highly suggest going to follow and liking along there. But she'll be back with us on Thursday, and then I'm happy to share and talk about more things related to Tenne-SME. And I'm probably going to share 2024 information with y'all on the live. Patreon's going to get that information tonight. We're going to share the exact dates and locations of the Sew Magical Expos for 2024, where they're located, and the dates. And then in that graphic that we're going to share, it also has when the vendor and teacher applications open, when the tickets open to Patreon members, and then when tickets open to the public for each one of the Sew Magical Expos. And then at the bottom, we don't have exact dates and locations per se announced for all the other things we're working on. And I don't have all of the things we're working on listed, but I have at least 6 other Sew Magical events listed on there to give y'all a sneak peek. And there's enough information, I think, on there to where y'all will know if you want to try to budget for some of these. There are no pricing on them yet, but I'm really excited. There's a couple returner items on there, or returner events, and there's a couple new ones. And then I would say 2 of them are relocations, let's say. We're trying to hit new places in 2024. And then 2025 is also in work while we're working 2024 smaller events. When I say smaller, just not expo level. So just kind of keep that in mind. If we haven't hit your location that you wanted us to yet, I'm listening and I'm trying, I promise. Everything comes in due time, and going to new locations requires site visits and really working with these different locations to bring as much as we can to them. Marcia, are you coming to New Jersey, Maryland, or Philadelphia? To be determined. There you go. To be announced. Just stay tuned for 2024. And again, 2025 will hold even more locations. So each time we're trying to change it up a little bit and hit a new part of the country wherever I can. She is super cute. Who's cute? Florida forever. But yeah, so we're gonna share this information on Patreon here tonight. It's Alma. But then on Thursday's live, after we interview Alma during the vendor spotlight, we will bring up the 2024 information, and I'll answer your questions on that. If you have any questions, concerns, and you want to have a little bit more information, I can give basic things. And then also a lot of these 2024 events, we don't have teachers specifically determined or laid out. So you're more than welcome to request by sending an email or just kind of hang tight until we have applications up. on each one of these events. So yes. Aw, thanks, Jen. You're so sweet. But yeah, so I'm excited to share that with y'all. And does anybody have questions on Tenne-SME? On the last live, we did quickly talk about parking passes being 50% off. They're stickers. You're going to get them at the check-in desk. We will be closing down the SME swag shop online here in the next day or so. So if you're hoping to get an order in before then and have it shipped out to you, please do so in the next day or two. And I'll be closing that down. We're a little bit slower of a turnaround time right now and getting things out because I'm down an employee at my headquarters, which is my house. But just kind of keep that in mind. I'm getting them out as quickly as we can on top of all the other things we've got going on. Let's see. We need a SME bus to pick us up at the airport. Hey, you know what? Maybe one day. Oh, yeah. And Jen is going to be coordinating a duck hunt at Tenne-SME, which is very fitting because they have this massive convention there that books out the entire hotel. And when you go there, I want you to imagine that whole hotel booked out, but it's by the Wild Turkey Federation. So it's like a whole hunting thing. But yeah. Who is commenting on Facebook user? Do you see that? But yeah, so do we have any other questions? Again, if you need that Patreon link, it's here. And then I haven't done this in a while, but I would love to know, what are y'all working on? Let's end the live on one of our old notes. What's everybody working on right now? Anybody working on anything for Tenne-SME? Or are you working on anything else? Anybody have other shows they're going to soon? Oh, Glenn's working on class kits. If you're not taking Glenn's class, I do believe it's sold out too. But the intro to the color blocked hoodie is so fun. It was at Texas, and by popular demand, it came back to Tennessee, and it's just so fun. And she teaches the technique so easily to where you could really learn it and take it to so many other patterns. Let's see. Thought Wild Turkey was bourbon. It's the Wild Turkey Federation. Wild Turkey is a bourbon, but Wild Turkey Federation is, now you're going to make me question myself. I believe it's WTF. WT. Yeah, I think it's, is it WTF? That's funny. I just thought about that. I'll have to go look it up now. But yeah, there's a massive hunting convention that takes over the entire Gaylord Opryland. It's so cool. Yes, you're working on class rosters for Tennessee. That counts. Making a bag for boozy exchange. Oh yeah, if anybody's signing up for oh gosh, meetups or exchanges, you have until 1 week prior, and then we kind of close it down. I did mention on the last live we are adding one more, but it's a meetup for Saya Swag, and we are adding a the newbies meetup exchange, which you don't necessarily have to sign up for them to come to them, but it's always better. So we kind of have an idea of who might show up, and keep an eye out for you and make sure you're included. But if you're interested in those, go ahead and check out for them. But the newbies meetup is at the early check-in. So it'll be at the Tiki welcome party. And Suzanne usually has like a table there, and people can come and hang out, and some SME vets hang out and like answer questions if you have anything. But it's a really great way of kind of learning from people who've been around. They do something like that at Dragon Con, and that's where Suzanne, I really pulled up the idea, and I loved it going as a newbie, because even though you can read all the information online and follow all the things on social media, sometimes it's just overwhelming, and sometimes it's better to hear like, no, don't do that. do this from people who actually go through it. Printing for Fanboy Expo. Ooh, which fanboy are you going to? The Orlando Fanboy Expo? Is that coming up already? Gosh, well, good luck. That'll be a good show. Roberta says, I'm at work. That's what she's working on. Dee is working on her epoxy classes. I love them. Every time she does it, it's a new mold. And I'm really excited to see what the Tenne-SME mold is going to look like. She was very creative about it. I might be working on an item for the fashion show and baby shower guests. Yes, great segue, Anne-Marie. Yes, please sign up for the fashion show. It is a prize-based fashion show, and you can walk anything. It doesn't have to be an outfit. It can be a bag. You can put a quilt around your shoulders. Somebody's made a dog outfit and walked it down on a stuffed dog. We've seen crocheted items, embroidery on a jean jacket. Like, you name it. You made it, walk it down. You have a tumbler you made, like, walk that tumbler down. It's supposed to be fun. There are prizes. We have amazing prizes that our vendors and sponsors donate for it. So please sign up for that. That sign up does end 1 week prior to the event. So you still have a little bit of time, but get those in. Marcia is working on a book sleeve. Fun. Finishing up my UTB for Tenne-SME. What is the UTB? I don't think I know that acronym. Is it Pheasants Forever? No, it's not Pheasants Forever. I'm almost positive it's like the Turkey Federation something. I'll find it. Somebody asked earlier, did we have Patreon Zoom tonight? We do not. No. I believe I posted it for next week. But the next Patreon Zoom is already listed in there. I'm just going to drop it as a post in Patreon. H2O to go bags for fun. Oh, I love that. H2O to goes are just such a great pattern. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, do I have my stickers on me? No, I'll try to grab them and bring them on for the, oh, here. Alex, you want me to show you? Yeah. Okay. Here. It's not like focusing.
No, it's not. Come on.
Almost there. Kinda. But
Come on.
One of the exchanges, this is the sticker swap. So Alex had designed and made a special sticker. So if you come participate in that, it is one of the swaps I actually sneak away for myself. You can get a sticker anxiety book from us as well. Those will be in our swag shop. And you can come and swap stickers. It was so fun in Texas.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It still won't show up.
So it's like a special SME one.
And it has a ducky, of course.
Of course.
Anyway, I can go away now.
Okay. See you later. Go. There we go. That was me. Lisa said fanboy is Orlando Labor Day weekend. Oh, okay. Gotcha. The epoxy class is the best. It's so much fun. Oh, Dina just did the mold casting for it today too. Sarah's working on the ultimate travel bag. Oh, Lisa says she now sells coasters as well because she took the epoxy class. I love when people learn stuff at the shows and like take it away and like end up profiting off of it and like incorporating it into their business. Thank you, Alex. National Wild Turkey Federation. So it's in WTF. There you go. See, I wasn't going crazy. I appreciate that. No Patreon tonight. No. I'm just going to post in Patreon tonight the 2024 information. I'm not trying to scare y'all. It should be next Tuesday. I hope you have them in Florida. Yes, we will have the sticker books in Florida as well. I ordered enough of them. Trust me. Please buy them. Yes, Anne-Marie, that sticker is so cute. All right. Well, I am going to be back here on Thursday. So if y'all have any questions you want to bring to that live, you're more than welcome to. I believe that one is at 7 p.m. Eastern time. But we will get that scheduled and posted here shortly, so you can click following it on Facebook to give yourself a reminder. And keep in mind, we're going to talk about 2024 on that live after we talk to Alma. So I hope everybody has a great rest of your week. And I'll see y'all here shortly. Bye.